Hi. Nice to see you again, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Kate, and this is a positive affirmations ASMR video. As some of you guys may have noticed, I took a week off from uploading. Last week, I didn't upload because I felt, honestly, to put it very simply, just horrible. I kind of felt like I was a very small starfish that was getting pushed and pulled on and offshore by crashing waves, and I had been fighting for so long that I just grew tired. So I think you and I needed this positive affirmations video. I share that not to make you feel like bad or anything. I share it because if you clicked on this video, you're probably in a somewhat similar headspace. So I hope I can help you feel a little bit better. I know I'm not perfect, and I know I am just literally a random girl on the internet, but I am a real person too. And I hope that I can reach you in some way. I know a lot of us are stressed. I know a lot of us feel what I felt like last week, not just once every couple months, but every day. I'm here for you, and hopefully this simple video can give you some form of comfort. Okay, so let's start with these simple things. The main attraction of this video. I haven't filmed in a week. I feel like I've lost my ASMR artist touch. Anyways, okay. Ready? You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Loved, loved, loved. You are loved. If you feel like you are unlovable, I promise you that is mental. There were times in my life where I felt like nothing anyone said could make me feel better, that the people around me found me annoying or useless, and it made me feel horrible about myself because I was so focused on being internally critical about myself, about how I was perceived, about my usefulness. But you don't exist to be useful for other people. You don't. You exist for yourself. For yourself. This is your life. Your life. You deserve to live it how you want, the way you want, with who you want, doing what you want. Obviously, as long as all of that is legal and safe. I don't know, I feel like nowadays I need a disclaimer. You are loved. 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 You are loved beyond what you believe you are worth. circle. If you've held open the door for someone, smile at someone, complimented someone, you have made their day. Let me give you an example. This is a little embarrassing if she sees this, but I don't think she will. But I was sitting in class, and when the class was over, a girl who I don't really speak to frequently, we've maybe exchanged 3 or 4 words. She, at the end of class, this is so silly, she handed me a gum wrapper that she had made into a heart. And she just said, "Here you go. Hope you enjoy it." And let me tell you, I did enjoy it. It is currently hanging on my fridge right now. It's so basic, it's so small, and many might, I'm sure she doesn't even think about that. I'm sure, because this was a couple weeks ago, I'm sure she doesn't even care. But to me, I was already kind of in this phase where I was slowly losing myself, I think, and small acts of kindness can really, genuinely make someone's day. So if you've held open the door, smiled at someone, like the other day, I was standing outside in the cold, and I was asking a worker where I should stand, and she was like, "Come here," and she told me to stand near the heater. It's so small and it's so simple, but her literally smiling at me and being like, come here, like, stay here, made me feel special. Those small things. Do you think she went home and thought about that? No, she definitely didn't, but I did. The small things and the small acts of kindness you do for others leave a lot more of a lasting impact than you realize. So if you ever feel like you are not loved or you are not appreciated, I promise you there is some person out there like me that thought about something that you did and was grateful for it. You are loved. 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 Loved. You are kind. You are special. You will get through this. You will get through this. You will get through this. The things that stress you out, the things that weigh on your heart, I promise they are temporary. They are so temporary. But sometimes the things that are temporary can feel permanent. They can feel all encapsulating, and they can make you feel heavy. They can make you reflect on who you are and how you act in a way that is not positive, in a way that makes you doubt who you are, your character, your existence. But I promise you, these things shall pass. They shall pass. experience is not universal, and the reality that we live is different for everyone. Perception is key, and how you perceive the world changes your reality. There's only so much you can say or do to change how someone feels about you. But that doesn't mean that your lived reality is wrong. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. All that means is that you should focus on my hand. Focus on my hand. And focus on changing your mentality. This cannot fix everything, but it does help. Sometimes. Sometimes it can help. Sometimes it can help. But even if it doesn't, the stressors that you experience are temporary. They are temporary. And they shall pass. They shall pass. They will pass. I know they will. I know they will. I know they will. Okay. Now we're going to do a bit of an exercise, okay? I want you to focus on my voice, okay? Focus on my voice. A lot of the times in these videos, people will say to focus on the things that are stressing you out. And I worry that by me even bringing that up, it will make you think about it, but I think the key is to not think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just trust me. Trust me. Do you trust me? Can you try? Just trust me. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. eyes. Good. Going to feel along your jawline. Good. Now the other side. Good. Now your hairline. Good. Now your ear. Your ear. Okay. Now your other ear. Good. Great. You are loved. You are loved. You are special. Your stressors shall pass. The things that make you feel tied down, whether that is work or school or familial stress or friend stress, literally anything, these things will pass. These things shall pass. I've had moments in my life where I've struggled with all of those things, as I think is the same with most people. I think everyone's been there. And I think that's kind of the beauty of life sometimes. Knowing that we've all been there. That every experience is both unique and yet not so at the same time. Life is like a bouquet of flowers, I think. Every bouquet has a similar theme, but it's all different in its own way. Everything is both the same and different at the same time, which makes my lived experience both very similar to yours and at the same time different. I think that's what can bridge the gaps between most people. That's what can allow us to connect, 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 relax, 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 relax. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. Now breathe as normal. Breathe as normal. Breathe, 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 breathe. Sometimes when I find myself in scenarios or just life situations where I feel suddenly very overwhelmed, the best thing that I can do is, I know this is a stereotypical answer, but just breathe. And just genuinely remind yourself that the stress is temporary. For example time. I had a presentation recently. It is finals for me, so very stressful. I had a presentation, and one thing about me is I have social anxiety. A YouTuber with social anxiety, yeah, I know. It's a lot easier talking to a camera. any exam presentation. It's just me and exams or presentations, like anything like that, I just cannot. Right? So I was very stressed about this whole thing. And I just kept reminding myself, once this is over, it is over. Once it is over, I am done with it. I don't have to think about it anymore. I just have to put my best foot forward. And once I do, the best I can do is try my best. As long as I try my best, it is fine. A lot of the time, I think we try to be perfect. And one thing us humans is not perfect. People are not perfect. You cannot be perfect. You cannot be perfect. You will not be perfect. That is okay. Perfection is completely subjective. It is completely subjective, okay? Completely subjective. And you are always going to be harsher with yourself than you will ever be on other people. Okay? Okay. Do you understand? I feel like I have to really drill that into you. Understand? People through all walks of life need to hear this. When I was in elementary school and struggling with math and sitting and taking an exam and thinking, I wish I had so-and-so's brain. These are the things I used to think about. I wish I had her brain just for this exam, just so I can pass and I won't be a disappointment, right? I needed to hear this when I was 8. I needed to hear this when I was 14 and struggling with my body image and my height, and I need to hear this now as I strive for academic perfection, and I'm sure I will need to hear the same thing for the rest of my life, just as I'm sure you will. I am sure you will need to hear it. I think we all need to get this into our heads. We will not be perfect. We will never be perfect. There is no way we will be perfect. There is no such thing as perfection. Even people that you look at and think, wow, they have everything, they don't. I'm sure. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. I mean, some people got a lot. But I'm sure there's something that they're lacking, right? And if they're not, like, whatever. Like, dude. Whatever. We get the point, right? I hate when people try to tell you that everything's gonna be alright just because, you know, like, no, everything's okay. I feel like what's a lot more genuine is saying, yeah, life's hard. Life is hard. And you're gonna struggle. And you're gonna think negative thoughts, not only just about yourself, but probably about others. You're gonna live life and feel all sorts of emotions. And that's just kind of how life is. But part of that is pushing through and conquering those emotions, being faced with situations that you don't want to be in, and instead of getting frustrated to the point of giving up, you give yourself patience. You're kind to yourself. You let yourself take a break, take a breather. I know for me, audio, I mean. Someone posted on their story, like, their YouTube Wrapped, and also their cat watching my videos, and I just thought that was so cute. I literally screenshotted it. It's in my camera roll. Things like that. I love. But, where was I going with this? Oh, put your phone down. Get away from your screen. It's ironic, seeing as you're watching this on a screen, but sometimes we just need to get off social media specifically. Social media really messes with our heads and messes with our dopamine. I think that's the right term for it. If we're constantly seeking something new and refreshing and crazy, if you're constantly scrolling on TikTok or Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels or whatever, take a break, read something. I know that's so silly, but people need to read more. I'm an avid reader, so I guess I'm maybe whatever, but find a TV show, find something to escape into other than your phone, you know? Paint something, make an arts and crafts. That's what Katie and I like to do. We love arts and crafts. She came over, we watched the Dune movies, and we painted a paint by number, I think is what they're called. So fun. And it's so simple. Activities like that can really ground you and just take you back to home base. So find something to escape into outside of social media. I don't know. I wish I had, like, advice to give every single one of you. I wish I could genuinely give one-on-one life advice. Not like I've lived a lot of life to really give advice for, but I think honestly, because life is so just, as I said, bouquet of flowers. We just want someone to listen to us and relate to us in some capacity, to know, to get it. And I want to say, I probably do get it. I know a lot of people have like a specific image of me because I'm on the internet and I'm perceived a certain way, but I've been through it. I've been through it, and I'm sure you have too. We'll get through this together. Even if I don't know your exact lived experience.